Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be starting up a new playthrough on the channel. This is Aether Iron, which I played a demo of a little while ago and enjoyed very much. I was actually sent an advance key by the publishers, so thanks to them as well for doing that. What is it? Well, it's kind of like a narrative, this kind of sci-fi noir kind of style world where we're a private detective, we've got a case, but there's also like tactical combat and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to diving in and seeing what's happening in the full version. Difficulty options. Well, I think we'll just go balance, yeah? Modifiers. Single save, permadeath. I don't really want permadeath. Limits, well, you know, let's just go with being able to save a few times. I don't know quite how difficult the combat's going to be, so we will find out.
Every man, woman, and child remembers the day that Aether first captured their imagination. That gravity became nothing more than an inconvenience.
No, I don't think the demo was voiced.
Prepare
That's quite a good change.
In New York, to feel such wonder again, the Helicline Institute of Aethonics is announcing an early Aether Tech showcase ahead of the 1939 World's Fair. So come one and come all, and be inspired. Gaze upon new skyward frontiers and see that there is no alternative to a future amongst the heavens.
Looks like it's time. There's no thriving in this city. Not when the shadow of the uppers keeps the rest of us fumbling in the dark. They get the sunlight and the cotton clouds, while the lowers is lost in the dark at midday. But with a job like today's, I can catch my breath. No guns, no complications, not like last time. I'd sooner throw myself into the well and let the gravity storms pull me apart than go through that again. And if this goes well, I'll never have to. I can still hear my Zio's last breaths echoing in the gunshots that rip the ground from beneath my feet.
Now leaving the station. Please
I could leave this smuggler business behind. I wouldn't have to worry about backroom deals, meddling tyrants, or pulling pennies from the smoke of a gun. I'd find a place up here where the air is clean, where the sun wakes you up in the morning, and the stars say goodnight. It'd be just me and the open sky, finally free.
Now, I don't know whether all the dialogue will be fully voiced. It might be, which would be pretty awesome. I guess we'll find out. Whether it might just be the cutscenes. I'm not entirely sure.
I slip into one of the ritziest hideaways in the uppers, long after the rich and sauced have sauntered off to bed. The glass cage cleans up nice after hours, but no amount of soap will wash away the stink of high-class gin and imported cologne. My shoe gives the glass floor a wary tap as I scan the room. I ignore the booze hound glued to the table and turn to the stern-faced bartender.
Pressing space, but it's not doing it. Okay, so he wants me to talk to the bartender. Let's do that. I want
The
to.
regulars
Oh,
flock
it is
here
all
to
voice.
take in
That's
the
amazing.
view over a bottle of something expensive and bubbly. Every now and then, a soul gets grounded. And this is the best seat in the house.
Sort of look. Oh yeah, we can close that as well. Yeah, so I'm going to just kind of look around the scene and have a
As
look.
good a mouthwash as any. Might come in handy later, too. Currency in my line of work isn't always green. The bartender gives me a look as I grab the long-necked top-shelf swill and take a drink.
Oh, I can press 1 to enter. That's good. I mean, she says she didn't look at the booze hound. I guess we
The
could, though.
booze hound's a whistling faucet, and his drool-spattered watch is worth more than my whole outfit. My eyes dart to the back door. If things go sideways, I'm a quick sprint from the exit.
We can also press this to get stuff highlighted as well, which is kind of cool. I mean, you do see it. I can't, like, sort of pan around, though. Let's talk to the
bartender's eyes follow my hands, making sure I don't get too familiar with a patron's belongings. I approach the counter. Morgan? I give a curt nod without response. Any other gift of familiarity would be wasted. Wilson out? A deep sullenness passes over the man.
Okay, we're going to get some tutorial stuff happening as well. Certain dialogue options contain talent checks. Okay. These checks add an element of chance to your decisions, influenced by your cruise talents. Interesting. So we're going to build like a team up, I think. And I wonder if it always picks like the most suitable person from that team to respond to a role. I'm not sure. Seems to suggest so. Each check has a difficulty rating and a minimum number you need to roll. When you perform a talent check, you roll two six-sided dice. Your cruise talent and attribute bonuses. Oh, okay. Yeah, seems to suggest so. Are added to the dice roll. All of your bonuses are shown in the tooltip when highlighting. Yeah. So we're not rolling blind.
What can I do for you, Miss Rendazzo?
So what was the one it was asking me to roll for? Is it? Ah, okay. So this is this little magnifying glass icon. Gumshoe. Okay, easy roll. I need to roll 4. Let's do that. So what was that little icon there? I guess I'm not sure. It's probably related to an attribute that I haven't got leveled yet. But we succeeded, so that's good.
Morgan's eyes are gray, his knuckles raw, and the scent of 2-day-old body odor breaks through his strong cologne. Wilson never misses a shift.
Okay, so this bit isn't voice, so I'll add the voices where there aren't any, okay?
There was a big word, Miss Rendazzo, especially in this line of work.
Ask about business?
It's been a while. How's business, Morgan?
Business carries on as usual, Miss Rendazzo. Mr. Blanc's morning is full, and in the evening, we host Holiday.
I know that name from the radio. Shame I'll have to miss hearing her live. The glass cage might tolerate my presence during after hours, but its patience runs dry whenever respectable clientele's on the floor. I got a meeting with Mr. Blanc. Let him know I'm here.
So soon? I'm surprised. And without your uncle.
His eyes meet mine, challenging me to say anything, to reach for my piece, to balk, maybe even cry. I slowly inhale. It's too early to let some high-nosed stiff get his kicks in, so I smile. I'm missing an Apollo Diamond picture to be here, Morgan. Help a girl out. The bartender frowns while he polishes a small tumbler.
Okay. He's expecting me. I don't intend to make him wait, do you?
They'll be with you shortly,
Hang on.
Miss Rendazzo.
There was a delay on that, so I pressed it twice.
Yourself out afterwards.
Anyway, that did the trick. He reaches his hand under the counter slowly. A part of me waits for a fiery roar of buckshot to tear through the mahogany. Instead, I hear a click and a muted bell. Okay.
A familiar scent fills the air and blazy smoke drifts to the corner of my eye, drawing my attention to a darkened booth.
Ah. There's our fellow. Anything else to look at here?
The table's already set. A narrow beam of light splits the booth. On my side, a glass of my favorite whiskey.
Looks quite
On the
demonic,
other,
doesn't he?
An ember held in the hands of a man more shadow than flesh.
Drink.
Okay, so this is a different type of check. So if I click this, it's a strategist. It's an easy roll, cut to the chase. I mean, let's just do it for the sake of doing a roll.
Mr. Blanc, but I'm here for business, not pleasure. The ember leans closer. I sweat under its pointed gaze.
Very well. A shame, Randazzo.
He stubs out the pleasantries with his dying cigarette. Onto a new smoke. Onto business.
A young woman from the Heights requests transport to the lowers. Nowhere in particular.
The Heights? What's some girl from upstairs want in the slums?
I don't care. She requested discretion.
Okay, we'll just work through these, I suppose. Ask about the client.
She seem like the type to cause trouble? If she's getting into my car, I need to know what to expect.
She is young, naive, harmless. No threat to you.
Got another easy roll with Smooth Talker, so let's try and coax him into saying more.
You're the one who knows things.
Smashed
and
it.
that's all you know?
The girl's hiding. I found her buying passage from an unsavory sort, and I offered her an alternative. She's desperate, and she had money.
That was nothing, but more than I could have hoped from a man who charges a premium on information.
Okay, probe about the simplicity of the job.
Sounds too easy.
For you, Randazzo, too easy is all you get.
And if she brings in heat from the heights?
I trust you will adapt.
It's about Wilson.
Where's Wilson? Morgan looks worse for wear out there. The yellow flame flashes on caught breath.
Mr. Wilson is no longer under my employ.
Shame. He owes me money. Know where I can
Bet they
find
chucked him off
The booth darkens to a silent gloom.
through the moon door.
Even the embers quiet their dull murmurings as Mr. Blanc leans forward again.
You'd do best to forget Mr. Wilson, him and those he associated with, or you too will find yourself out of my employ.
I'd struck a nerve, one that ran deep. Too deep for me to feel comfortable going any further. Mr. Blanc is a monster in his own right. I don't want to know what ghosts haunt his closet.
Take the
I'll
job.
get it done in a few hours. And maybe next time we talk, the work will require more than my babysitting skills.
Your reputation is mud, Randazzo. This is charity. Do the job. You'll be paid. Half your usual.
Okay, so we could demand a higher pay with this. It's easy, roll 72%, or smooth talker with 72%. Well, they're both the same rolls, but I'm going to demand a higher pay.
Half? No. You shouldn't even be giving me a job. You might call it charity, I call bull. Maybe I don't need to know all the details, but I am going to get paid what I deserve.
Careful.
I'm walking a knife's edge with bare feet, and he knows it. But he also knows I have a point. He could have given this job to anyone, but he didn't. He gave it to me. I wasn't going into this blind, not without proper pay. I'll find something else. I've worked my way from the bottom before. I don't need this. I stand to leave, burying the bluff as far in my gut as I can, keeping it from bouncing out with gritted teeth and a hand near my holster.
Randazzo, stay put. Take the job or not. You do not leave without my say-so.
I turn around. Sweat pools at the base of my neck for several moments as I stare intently into the dark.
Your usual pay. And Randazzo, do not do that again. She's down below after stepping out for air. You'll find her there, being obvious. Good luck, Randazzo.
The mission log displays your available missions, including details on current objectives. From here, you can also review a history of previously completed missions. Access at any time. Okay. Tracked missions. The conversations, locations, and other points of interest required to progress a tracked mission are highlighted across the game world. Okay. Tracked or not, all available missions can be progressed. Use track mission to more easily follow the mission you're currently pursuing. Cool. Let's have a... I guess it's this, yeah? So it already is tracked, but, you know, we can toggle it. So we've got to make contact with the Goyle. It's my crew tab. I'll probably get into this in a bit. I don't have any crew at the moment. I've opened the window now, so you might as well read it. This is where you manage your crew. You can change which heroes join you on a mission and see all of your crew's skills and abilities in one place. You can only change your crew while you're at the hole. I think that's our sort of safe base. You will gain new crew members as you progress. I guess you can change which vehicles your crew members are driving. Select swap and choose from any of your unlocked vehicles. Change your vehicles to gain new abilities in combat, gain more storage, or access new parts of the city. Cool. Well, I'm not going to go to the other tabs because it'll probably do all the tutorial missions, things all at once, but that's fine. Right. Well, I guess we go. Ooh. Oh, it's Q. Okay, so anything in the bottom left, just to note. It's probably going to come up more than once, but my kind of microphone stand is blocking the sort of very lower left quadrant of my screen. It's quite a big monitor. So if I'm slow to notice anything down here, that's why.
A string of yellow cabs idle at the curb, their vultures squawking at a young woman standing on the sidewalk, barely 20. She's a bird of paradise, Too colorful for the drab concrete jungle around her. Obvious was right. That's the one.
Like the, it's kind of like 1930s Cary Grant screwball comedy style soundtrack in the background. I like it. Let's see what we got here. Well, we've obviously got to interact with Lady here, but let's have a quick look.
These platforms don't see many folks from the lowers. It's really something. Someday, I'll wake up to this every morning. One of the buzzards has her cornered. The girl's smile is a mask. She's being polite, but she doesn't realize how ugly this could get.
Alright, so let's check what our rolls are like. So we've got me... Well, I've got easy on Enforcer. We only need to roll a 5 on that. Or I could just give them the booze. Let's try the roll.
Beat it.
Yeah.
This fare's mine. The cabbie gawps at me, stunned I dare intrude on his meal ticket. He sneers and turns back to the girl possessively.
You pay her no mind, doll. Listen, do you like music?
I step forward and dig the snout of my pistol into the unwashed folds of his exposed neck. At the cold touch of iron, he lets out a little rat squeak.
Now that's music.
Oh boy,
You're with me, Principessa. The girl locks eyes with me and instantly puts the pieces together. She's a fast one.
thanks ever so much, but my friend's here? Have a nice day.
She trots over to me. The buzzards grumble and fly off, on the prowl for their next piece of roadside meat, leaving one stubborn hanger-on to squawk.
You better watch your back, girlie. We'll see you later.
That sure was scary. I didn't realize... thank you, Miss... Smuggler?
I give her a once-over, like a filament warming up inside a bulb. Her shaken nerves are slowly replaced with a beaming smile. My silence doesn't seem to deter her optimism.
So, you're my driver. I'm Nellie. Well, Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt, technically, but please, Nellie's fine.
Name's Gia. So, doctor, huh?
That's right. My degree's in theoretical aethonics. I did my dissertation on Cherenkov radiation's impact on aether particulate flux. Columbia, then NYU for postgrad. Such a gorgeous campus. Have you been?
Can't say I have.
Oh, it's pretty close to the Helicline Institute of Aethonics. Olympus Park is what most people call it. Where I work, or worked anyway.
She fidgets with her big, overstuffed briefcase. Something about it bothers me. This isn't your average rich socialite clutching her purse in a rough part of town. She's clinging to it like a life raft.
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you make quite a striking impression.
The girl's eyes sparkle with curiosity. She's a bright little thing. Smart, switched on. And she's doing an admirable job of hiding how scared she really is. Her voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper.
Are you really a smuggler?
Yeah, what's the roll? I don't think we need to lie particularly. Let's just tell the truth.
Depends who's asking.
Well, I am silly. How does one become a smuggler anyways?
Usually not by choice.
Wowzers.
Uh-huh. My car's this way. Come on. I get an itchy feeling, like we're being watched. This whole thing has me off kilter, like walking into a room without turning on the lights.
Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Okay, so yes. What happens when I...
These platforms don't see many Zio always liked cabbies. Said they were useful. This is where he and I disagreed.
Oh, well, I guess we go back to Astoria Bay?
We step into my ride. I twist the ignition, and we set off. I catch the girl scanning the interior, her eyes taking everything in. So, where am I dropping you off? The lowers is pretty big.
Oh, anywhere, really? I'm sure I'll find my way where I need to.
There's only sincerity in that voice. Mr. Blanc wasn't kidding. This really is a babysitting job.
Ooh, what's that button do?
Yeah, don't press that.
Merge it. Like, fires her out of the passenger seat or something.
Ah, so it must be some type of modification.
Projector seat, yeah.
Supercharger. They always have those in the comics. Oh, I know. It's an ejector seat. Wait, it's not for the passenger side, is it?
She's not even really talking to me. Her motor mouth is just spinning out of control. I've got to learn what the hell's going on with this easy transport.
So we'll do the... we'll work down, basically, but I'm pretty sure the eye signifies where we can get a bit more info, and the arrows will probably move the conversation on. So let's work through the info first.
So, first time in the lowers, huh? Doing some sightseeing?
I'd rather not talk about it.
The kid glances away and grips the case tighter. This line of questioning isn't going anywhere. So, you and Mr. Blanc are old friends? The girl gives me a confused look, like I was using a jar of rotten eggs as face cream.
No, he helped me out of a difficult situation. He's a very kind man, you know. Quite like him, though I think he smokes too much.
Kind? I've never heard it put that way.
He talked about you before you showed up. I think he likes you. Said you had grit, that I could trust you. Not much else, though. After that, he just smoked and smoked. Dirty habit, don't you think?
I can't tell if she's being serious. Miss Sunshine doesn't seem like the type to lie, but getting Mr. Blanc to share personal details wasn't a scenario I could see playing out.
Alright, let's see what these checks are like. So we've got an easy gumshoe roll to give her a quick once over, or, well, okay, or ask about the work. So let's give her a quick once over then. Doing pretty well on these rolls so far.
The faint smell of ash fills the car. A spent handkerchief hides in her palm. Small aether burns scar her fingertips. Not an ounce of luggage other than the case. Doc has something to hide. So where are you going, kid? Family? Friends?
Oh, no. I'm here all by myself.
Anywhere you planning on visiting? I'm not much of a tour guide.
That's my own business. Thank you.
You're running from someone. By the looks of it, you barely got away. So, what's some pampered lab rat doing on the run? You steal something in that case of yours? The girl's shocked silent. Lies and half-truths run across her eyes, but none of them make the cut. I had her dead to rights. Don't worry, kid. You're not the first with a story like that.
That's not my story. Well, not all of it. I didn't steal anything, I swear.
She looks out the window, quiet and still. Last thing I need is some Heights drama following me down here and ruining an easy payday. While we're talking, my eyes keep getting pulled to the rear view like it's a magnet. I can't shake the feeling we're not alone.
We're going towards the combat tutorial.
Juke down a couple service paths and hop across an access junction. Sure enough, when we pop back onto street level, the same dark shape is lurking behind us. Hang on to something, kid. This might get bumpy. I pop open the hidden compartment under the dash and point to it. The girl catches on almost instantly, and there's only a moment of hesitation before she shoves her briefcase inside.
Moving around the island. Click on a location to view info. Set it as your destination. Click on it again, or press space to travel there. You can also right-click to travel instantly. Okay. You may encounter unexpected events along the route. After an event, you will turn to the map, and you can continue your journey by pressing space or by clicking again. Okay. So we got to go to the ferry terminal, so we're going to click on that, and then we're going to click again, and we're going to have a combat tutorial. If I remember from the demo.
A glimpse of the man tailing us. He's got the easy posture and the liquid metal smile of a seasoned killer. In the rear view, his eyes burn like ice above a jagged scar.
No! How did he find me?
Who?
Time you came home, darling.
Time you came home, darling.
Nellie? Who is that?
Looks like you found a little tour guide, Eleanor. Got no quarrel with you, smuggler. Pull over, and you can drive away clean.
We can't, Gia. Please, we can't.
Don't worry, kid. Just keep your head down. This will be over soon.
Attacking! Enemy vehicles can be damaged by selecting a weapon and then an enemy vehicle to shoot. Each weapon can only be used once per turn. Hover over locations to preview your path. Okay, click on a location to move there. Moving forward costs more than moving backwards. I guess because you're just, tapping the brake to drop back, aren't you, relatively speaking, whereas you've got to actively accelerate to move away from a moving car. You can combine attacks and movement by selecting an ability and then choosing a location to use it. Okay. Right, so it's this dude. These guys are just kind of by the by. What have I got? I've got Ram. So we've got Energy, which is the blue bar. Different thing. Where it's AP. Yeah. So I've got 16 AP I can use. We have a range, AoE, projectile damage, direction back. Okay. Oh, yeah. So if I... Cost me 3 AP to go there. Then I could use my Gatling gun. And then maybe ram him as well. Let's do that. We're going to Gatling gun behind. Oh, I can center a bit more. Then we can also ram behind. Which is kind of cool. It's the I can't really see because it's... I want to see if it can go more than one square, basically, that Gatling gun, but I can't see because... Well, actually, I couldn't do that, can't I? Ah, okay, so it can go further. I could have rammed and then attacked, like that. Now, I don't know what attacks he's got, unless it has a way of showing me. But if I kind of move alongside... Well, what side is he likely to shoot on? He might be shooting us from that angle. So if I go here, he wouldn't be able to do a move like that. Let's try that. And then we'll end our turn.
It doesn't have to go like this.
Okay, so he got a ram move as well. Oh, okay.
Give it up.
And he shoots. Okay. It's our turn now, though. So we could ram him into the side. That might do decent damage. I don't know if he takes damage from being on the side. He doesn't seem to. I can also do the shotgun here. And if I move like... Oh, wow. Yeah, it does do quite a bit. So if I go here... I would need... Oh, my Gatling gun's still on cooldown, so I won't worry too much about that, I guess. If I, like, go here... He'll have to use a lot of points to kind of move to us, won't he? So let's move there. Ah, okay. I remember in the demo I was able to shove him here and he just sort of instantly died. But he's kind of taken cover there, so I can't really do that this time. Instead, let's just move here. We'll ram him there. Ooh, where am... Oh, I don't know what happened there. Then we'll Gatling gun him, and that should kill him anyway. So.
Another knock on the dash.
But yeah, if he was to end our turn in this lane, he'd have crashed into something before his turn.
That was too easy. We need to get off this island now.
Cool. We got 30 scrap metal. It's currency. Okay, you can never have enough around. Used to repair damaged vehicles. Okay, so let's continue on to the ferry terminal.
Stop! All vehicles leaving Astoria Bay require an exit permit.
I got my papers. Verified this morning by...
All exit permits from before noon today are considered void. You'll have to acquire a new permit inside the terminal.
Look, maybe there is some other arrangement we can reach. I flash a clip of greenbacks underneath my outstretched expired permit. The guard looks unimpressed. Damn upper snobs, too good for money.
Ma'am, that might fly where you're from, but not up here. You'll have to get a permit like everyone else. Now move.
He waves me on and I drive towards an open spot near the entrance of the terminal.
People mill about, laughing in the sun, but something's off. The world feels grainy and sluggish, like I'm wading through sand. I need to keep the girl close.
Okay, so you can. There are some areas where you can pan around a bit. Then it looks like it doesn't really achieve very much, I don't think, but worth noting.
There's not a dark cloud in the sky or a black hat in the crowd, but my shoulders remain tense. We're killing time in a sea of hard limbs, well-used pocket watches, and dull chatter, waiting for a permit. Bureaucracy moves slow in the uppers without the right type of love to grease the wheels.
Gia? Are you sure we can't take my briefcase? It's very important.
Better off out of sight than getting swiped in a pickpocket's hunting ground. See that? I nod and put a spotlight on an act I've played myself. A gal trips into a gentleman. The gentleman goes to help her. And the bag he's briefly forgotten about glides away in the hands of her partner.
Jeepers! Oh, that poor man. We should
do nothing. Right now, we keep our heads down and avoid bringing attention to ourselves.
Oh.
Look, no one's prying my stash open, and I've got an eye on the car. Besides, we'll be back in the Chimera in no time.
Right. What's the phrase? Staying low. I'm just worried because... Oh, dear, look! Cotton clouds! Oh, I haven't had uppers candy in years.
Girl runs off, leaving me to idle in line. Let's call up.
Hey, don't wander off. She stops, but only long enough to shoot me a grin and a wave. An innocent invitation to come along.
Alright, let's have a look.
The vendor sculpts pink and blue clouds for passengers in search of a sweet souvenir. Nellie looks ready to buy out the whole stand. The speakers call out names with far more cheer than they deserved. Dreamland, Nation's Crusade, and so on. None were ours.
Okay, we can move a bit this way.
My neck itches at every careless shoulder bump and lingering eye. Nobody unusual, but the itch doesn't quit. The girl seems determined to stay obvious. We've still got time before the ferry leaves, but I growl as I give up my spot in line and beat feet after her. The girl's busy drilling the vendor about sugar to syrup ratios. I throw a look and she focuses on picking out a flavor. A stick of cotton later, I heard her back in line. Unfortunately, it hasn't moved. I let her get in a few sweet bites before I feed her something bitter. What did that scarred-up black hat want with you? Her face falls mid-bite. The pink cloud sags like a lead balloon.
I've thought of at least 5 different ways to explain it, but it's complicated. Usually I'd ask someone for advice, but he's not here.
Got an easy roll for Enforcer, so let's do that. Ew, we flubbed it.
You knew who that was. Why is he after you?
I don't know.
He almost ran us off the road and killed us both. Filled my car full of holes that your fee doesn't cover. Is that not enough to jog your memory? I press too hard and she shuts down in front of me. I'll have to ask her more later. Look, kid, I got shot at for you. I was told to expect a simple transport and now I'm stuck looking over my shoulder. You owe me a whole lot more than it's complicated. What's in the case?
I'm sorry. You're right. And I'm sorry you got shot at. It's my research. It's very important, but I don't know why anyone else would want it.
I give her a side eye. I need the whole picture, but all I'm getting is an unfinished canvas.
It's the well.
What about it? So a bodega sign falls off and disappears every now and then. Neighborhood's already coming to pieces anyhow.
Growing.
It's expanding, getting bigger, stronger. It's gonna get bad, Gia. Really bad.
You're pulling my leg.
No, I swear, Gia, the car!
Uh-oh.
Minutes. I'd only taken my eyes off the car for a few damn minutes. Time stops long enough for me to catch the tail end. The glare of green lights, the lift of red-white metal, and the blur of a black hat. They took my car.
Gia, my research was in the car. What are we going to do?
We're going, now. Ferry's here. I know a place we can hide on board, but we gotta move.
But...
No buts, kid. Move. If they've got the car, we've got to assume they're on our tail. We stick to the plan, get to the lowers, and hole up somewhere safe. After that, we're gonna figure out how you're getting my car back.
Mission complete. Bunch of XP. Oh, we've leveled. Cool. We'll probably be talked through the leveling process, although I could click on this and see what it says. Oh, key items. All right. Crew members share a group inventory of important items. This is your key items. To adjust your inventory, you can click and drag items around to arrange them. Items have useful information that can be viewed by moving a cursor over them. I don't know why I've come to inventory. Vehicles have an inventory. Items can be moved around. Inventories can be sorted. Okay, sounds fine. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could level her. But we might just be talked through that anyway. Or maybe it's this. Missing vehicle. Yeah, so I think the attributes are sort of sorted into 3 different categories. Like brass is kind of her boldness, you know, her chutzpah, cojones. Daredevil, enforcer, grease monkey. Hustle, you know, maybe more roguelike stuff. Roguelike, I mean, like, as in, like, being a rogue, not like, you know, the genre. Dodger, phantom, smooth talker, and then smarts, you know, intellect type stuff. So if I upgrade... Complete missions and encounters to earn XP and level up. When you level up, each of your heroes gain a talent point for you to spend. Each hero has access to different talents. Increase your talent proficiency to more likely to succeed in dialogue. Talent checks unlock new skills. Increasing talents can unlock new skills. These skills grant your heroes new abilities and bonuses when they're part of your crew. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so yeah, so we can... Oh, okay. Level up to enhance your crew's talents and attributes to improve your bonuses. Blah, 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 blah. Access your talents by setting crew roles. Yes. So I just kind of explained this, but it's... yeah, all it says is it kind of increases those checks currently. So we can move something to a +1. If I click on this, it does kind of explain what it involves. A daredevil. You thrive on risk and pushing the limits, whether it's resisting harm or performing death-defying stunts. Improves your success with daredevil checks and unlocks upgrades that boost AP when health is low and gives access to taunt abilities. That's good. So it kind of summarizes the whole tree here. Enforcer. Your physical prowess and intimidation. Improves your success with it. Enforcer checks and unlocks upgrades that enhance the ram ability. Then we got Grease Monkey. Innate understanding of machinery. Improves your success with those checks. Unlocks upgrades that you repair and sustain your vehicle. Okay. If we move down to Hustle, we have Dodger. Quick on your feet. You can evade danger swiftly. Your agility makes you a master of surviving perilous situations. Unlocks upgrades that enable risky stunts and agile maneuvers in combat. Or we have Smooth Talker. I think we can kind of guess what that's all about, but improves your success with that and unlocks upgrades that let your light weapons inflict powerful debuffs. Okay. We have Phantom. So it's kind of stealth and subterfuge. Upgrades enhance evasion in combat. We've got Strategist. Lets you manipulate vehicle positions and sabotage enemies. Could be interesting. Gumshoe unlocks upgrades, lets you reconfigure status effects on vehicles, apply buffs in combat. Brainiac unlocks upgrades, lets you repair and buff allies in combat. We've actually got 2 points to spend. I guess we had one anyway. Well, maybe we leveled up twice with all the XP we got. So what do I want to level up? The stun sounds quite fun. We got jumps. Like a sort of 180-degree turn. Grenades. Could be interesting. I mean, I want to have Smooth Talker, I think, because I feel like that's going to come up a lot in conversation. Light weapons can debuff people. So I think I'm going to put one into Smooth Talker. Required points. Right, so I've got one, and now it's opened up the next one. If I wanted to do that, I could, but I might want to upgrade something else. So what we got here? Ram actions. weapons. Counter ram. The ram was quite good. Stagger enemies with the ram. Maybe I'll go Enforcer as well. Yeah. So we'll do that too. I don't really know, like, it's difficult to tell at this point, like, how many points we'll eventually have available, whether, you know, you can largely max out trees to your satisfaction, or whether, you know, they're quite limited and you really need to kind of think about your build in advance before you start paying stuff in. You can also respec. Although I think that would cost, if I'm reading that right, that would cost a talent point. Doesn't say, but it kind of looks like that's the case. Yeah, difficult. It's difficult to say, but I suspect, because it's based on crew, that you kind of want specialists in different areas in your crew. Like, say I continue to build Gia along these lines, maybe we'd have a crew member who'd be quite good at strategy and that kind of stuff. Or another one who's a daredevil and dodger, you know, that kind of thing. So I think it's difficult with Gia particularly, I think, because I imagine the conversation checks are going to largely depend on her, but so yeah, if I look at her stuff now, you can see that she's got some boosts in that. I think with the dice, I'm not entirely, well, no, I think I was going to say, I think you can get, like, if you have a point in this, any purple check, you'd get the bonus, but I don't think that's the case. I think it has to be specifically in that skill. Anywho.
The hole is a barrenless refuge, rotting and hidden in a forgotten corner of the city. It offers sanctuary to every soul who finds freedom at the end of a gun or the bottom of a bottle. It is the safety of the shadows.
Oh, is this your hideout, Gia? It's like a pirate's cove or a raider's den.
More like a sinkhole. Watch your step, kid. You'll sooner run into a back alley mugger than a swashbuckler out here.
So, what's next? We need to formulate a strategy.
My place. I need a drink. And you need to finish explaining what the hell got my car stolen.
Captain's quarters speak. Says we should regroup at the apartment. That's this one. And what is this?
Hello.
Okay, just having a chat. All right. Let's ask Throg about the ferry captain life.
You enjoy captaining a ferry?
It's my job.
Come on. Nobody does what you do for as long as you have if they don't love it. Right? The old man's eyes are roomy with time and pain, and a loneliness like the open sky.
Sure, miss. It's a wonder an old swab like me ever got to fly.
So, what's your story anyways?
Miss?
Like, were you born here? How'd you get into the ferry game?
No. My family come from Maine. Fishermen. That's how I learned to pilot a tug.
And what brought you to New York? Throg winces, like his gammy leg is giving him pain. Or like I dredged something up from some dark depths. Something he didn't want to remember.
Ah, well, that would be Ella May, my wife.
You salty old dog. I didn't know you were married. I'm just having fun with the old boatman, just trying to raise a smile on that dour leather mitt of a face. But I can see I've wounded him, and I feel a twist of guilt.
Long time ago, miss. Real long time. Alright, guess we'll leave him. Alright, so the only other place we can currently go is here, so let's do that.
While the Joneses have their gilded wallpaper, all I have is a head full of some days. Unfortunately, dreams don't provide much of a view when your eyes are open. Zio always told me to have a way out. This old greenhouse has plenty of windows that offer that very service. Would hate to break one on a quick getaway, though. I still have that new edition of BAM to read. Later. New York City's bigger than the world that holds it. A single filing cabinet couldn't contain it all, but I always found a way to keep it stocked with everything I need. Finally, the first drop of real sunshine all day. I can last one more day.
Cigarettes.
What would you do, Zio? Say job's over, cut the kid loose and run? Would definitely save me from a headache.
Is that it, apart from Nelly? I think so.
The way she holds herself is too bright for my apartment, too colorful. Everything feels smaller. The space between the shrinking walls taken up by her testimony.
I've been tracking growth patterns around gravitational anomalies. The well's always been an unusual case. It goes through the occasional spike and ebb, but it's always stabilized, eventually. My colleagues and I, were supposed to meet and discuss what to do about the well, but I was late. I would have been inside already if it hadn't been for Professor Gardner. He discovered something was wrong first. He tried to get me away, and because of me,
She trembles, leaving the unspoken sound of a falling body to echo off the walls.
There was an explosion. Everything burned so fast. I wanted to help, but Professor Gardner wasn't moving. That's when I saw him. The black hat. And then he saw me. I ran as fast as I could. Didn't have time to take anything else but the notes I had on me.
That's a hell of a story. So a professional killer snuck into the Heights and blew up a building just to get his mitts on you and your research. And you have no idea why.
I truly don't. Please, you have to believe me.
Your colleagues. Tell me about them.
They were brilliant scientists, Gia. All of them. And bright and hopeful. Together, we were going to discover a better world. Find the answers to...
She holds back the grief by roaming the room with her eyes, latching onto every detail and yet ignoring every bit of it.
And they were kind. Alistair, Professor Gardner especially. He always looked out for me. Even when I first showed up, a 16-year-old with a half-packed suitcase and too many questions. He always tried to help, right to the end.
Your kind have been coming down here for years. They do some tests, make a big spectacle of themselves, and conclude that it's mostly harmless. Nothing more than clouds or a bad storm.
That's the thing! It should be nothing more than a cloud or a storm. For crying out loud, it's not Jupiter's red spot. Something is causing it to persist and expand.
It was just a pause, a moment where I hold back a lifetime of cynicism and disappointment. But she hears it like I'm filling the room with air raid sirens.
You live in a flying city, Gia. A city kept alive with technology so foreign 80 years ago that we'd be like gods to our grandparents. It's solvable.
Alright. Not sure what the lock icon there. I guess it's...
You're in the lowers, as requested and paid for. What were you planning once you got here?
First, I thought I'd have to find a place to live, of course. I have some money,
The girl goes paler than the moon in a crystal bath. A moment of clarity, and a possible lifetime of hopelessness.
It was in my case. All of it.
She looks up at me, eyes suddenly welling into baby blue pools that flood the dwindling room.
I don't have anyone I can ask for a loan. Everyone's... They're dead. All of them. He killed them. And now he's followed me here. He won't stop, will he? He's going to find me again. And I won't be able to fix the well, and...
We're going to snap her out of it. I see Gia, well, maybe just at this point of the game. She might soften later. But I see her as being quite hard-nosed, so we're going to snap her out of it.
Hey, kid. Look at me. You're smart. You'll figure something out. You just... Listen. I'll talk to someone who could help, but I need you to focus. Those goons stole my car and your briefcase. And right now, you might be the only real lead I have.
What can I do? I told you everything I know.
Not everything.
We'll work down these.
I don't get it. You're from Olympus Park. You got money. And you just leave without talking to anyone?
I needed to disappear quickly. Apparently, I'm not all that good at it. I didn't have time to pack. I took the first ferry I could find, and it left me in Astoria Bay. Fortunately, when I told a very nice officer I needed to get to the lowers, he referred me to Mr. Blanc.
Knowing Mr. Blanc, that referral didn't happen by chance. He's got eyes in every dark corner of the city. If a bird from the heights flew down on an air of mystery, he'd want to know why. He called you by your name. We're looking at someone who's done his research, or someone who's got something personal on you. Got any enemies up there?
No!
You sure? You didn't piss off some other brainiac with a better showing at the science fair?
No.
You running from family? Some bigwig who made a pass at you? Jilted husband?
I'm not. I've never been... married? I don't have the time. Or the interest.
But even if I did, I haven't had any gentlemen callers, or really met any gentlemen aside from Professor Gardner, of course, but he doesn't count. Not in that way.
Let's ask about Gardner.
This Professor Gardner's come up a few times. Who is he?
Oh, Professor Gardner, Alistair Gardner, was one of the first people recruited to the Helicline Institute. He was one of their spokesmen, too. He even oversaw my application. The other adjudicators were reluctant. Everyone else was so much more senior, and older, too. But Alistair fought for me. He called my skills and my desire for a better world a brilliant ambition. He helped look after me during my stay at Olympus Park. It helps that he supervised the lab that I worked in.
Something doesn't add up. Most of us will never see the heights, let alone Olympus Park. How'd someone like him get inside?
I don't know. Must have broken in. Or stolen access? Disguised himself, maybe? But you can't just stroll through. I had to go through an extensive vetting process to even be allowed to visit.
So he's found you twice. Once in the heights, and then again after hiding with Mr. Blanc. He'll probably track you down here, too.
You think?
She starts to retreat back into her shell. Damn it. I was just getting somewhere. If I'm going to get anything useful out of this, I gotta give her something to latch onto. Hey, look at me. This chump isn't getting away with this. I'm going to take care of him. Going to get my car and your briefcase back.
Really?
It's a matter of personal and professional pride. I don't like when people mess with what's mine. Just stay here and don't touch anything. I'll be back soon.
Wait! I'm going with you.
Ask why.
And why should I do that? You're a doe in headlights most of the time.
Well, for a lot of reasons, actually. For starters, I'm excellent company. I'm also smart and amazing at aethonics. I'm sure that could really come in handy out there. But if not, well, let's be honest with each other. I need you to find that man. He has my briefcase. You need your car back, and you can do that by finding him. If he's following me, then that's good news. The best way for you to find him is for him to find me. Us.
Foolhardy or brave, like going all in before the flop in a high-stakes hold'em round. I'll give the kid this much. She's earnest to a fault. Okay, but first I need to see a gal about a car. Until I'm back, stay put. Cress is already gonna be in a bad enough mood when she hears about the car. She doesn't need me ambushing her with this bundle of trouble, too.
Chris Carter's the only person in the whole who could sell me something with 4 pulses and a steering wheel. Only one issue, I'm broke. Fortunately, I have something more valuable to her than a wad of cash.
We've got a Coleman Hawkins record added to our pockets.
If there's anything that can soften bad news and a steep ask from Cress, it's a fresh record with a smooth baritone. I second-guess leaving the girl idle in my room. She's the curious kind that could find trouble with her eyes closed and feet tied.
You're a distraction.
I don't live like royalty, but I got a few shabby creature comforts around. Maybe it's enough to keep the girl's hands busy.
Alright, so, yeah, she mentioned the comic books.
Try one of these. Cloud Captain never fails to cheer me up.
Oh, thanks, Gia.
She starts to flip through the pages as I leave, her eyes landing longer on the page with Cloud Captain's devilish smile.
Okay. Right, well, I think we'll leave it there for now. We'll come back next time and go and talk to Cress, I think it was. Where we kind of get introduced to like the vehicle system and modifying them and all that kind of stuff. But that'll take a little bit of time, I think. So we'll end things here. And I'll say thanks very much for watching if you've made it this far. Hopefully you have. And hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. But, you know, leave us a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the game so far. I mean, some of you may well have seen the demo as well. We're kind of going over the same ground so far as the demo. I think I'm remembering it correct. There wasn't as much voice acting in the demo. I think there were some voice lines, but I think they've definitely added a lot more for the release, which is pretty cool. You know, let me know your thoughts on that and the game, and are you excited for the rest of this series? Let me know. A big thank you as well to our channel members, as always, for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. It continues to be hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in, you know, checking out memberships and getting earlier access to the videos in my various series on Boring Dad Gaming, that would be awesome. But, you know, thanks anyway, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.